All right, you guys, we start tonight's weather with Novella Payton, who sent this in. Check this out. Praying mantis dancing to the music. No joke.
Nice. That is pretty impressive.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Do you think he's hearing the music?
I'm waiting for the moonwalk to start.
Oh, I know.
Just put it in reverse. Yeah.
That's incredible. Novella, thanks for the video.
I love it. We're just. Was this at her house? What is
I
it?
don't know. It was in her car.
I love it.
No, I'm pretty sure it was in her car.
Okay.
So she's jamming out in her car on the way to work.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. You've got better
Who
rhythm
knew?
than I do. There's no doubt
Yeah,
about that. That's for sure.
True.
All right, thank you. All right, here's a look at what's going on. Across the northeast, you've got a little band of showers push through the Las Vegas area, about 1/3 of an inch of rain there. Otherwise, things quieting down across the area tonight. We're at 75 degrees. Winds out of the north at 8 miles an hour. Things relatively quiet through tomorrow morning as well, with the temperatures at this point hanging in the 50s and 60s to the north, down to the south, 60s and 70s for the most part. And you can see here, we don't have much of a southerly tap with the moisture going. At least we haven't seen much today. We're not likely to see a whole lot for tomorrow. The big story for us is a big time cold front and storm system to our north for now, but it's going to impact the state by about this time tomorrow. So let's break this thing down as it heads in our direction. It is in Montana right now, and in fact, snow's developing there tonight as we speak. Light snow to start, but it's going to intensify, and in the crazy mountains of Montana, I'm not making that name up, they're going to get 6 to 12 inches of snow as this thing comes down and through. Meanwhile, as it gets into Wyoming, we're looking at another 6 to 12 inches of snow around the Bighorn Mountains there, and freeze watches. By the time this thing gets to Colorado during the day tomorrow, we're talking about drizzle going over to snow, temperatures plummeting down into the 30s, but no significant snow expected. And by the time this thing gets here, about this time tomorrow night, we're going to rip the winds into the metro. We'll drop temperatures down 30 degrees across eastern New Mexico, and we're also looking at the possibility of showers across the area as well. But I think the biggest impact here is going to be temperatures and winds. So let's take a look at the highs and what's going to happen here. Now, as you go out to the west, you'll notice we'll drop a degree or so, maybe a few more than that around Grants. About 10 degrees in Albuquerque and Santa Fe for a cool down. And out across the southwest, we'll knock off 8 to 10 degrees or so. But as you get out to the east, look at some of these numbers. We're going to knock off those 20 to 30 degree temperature ranges here. As you get up across the northeast, a big time cool down here from what we had today and tomorrow to what we're going to get on Friday. We're going to be in the 50s for the most part. So what's the tricky part of this forecast, as Geen can easily attest? It's going to be precip with this, because as the front works its way on through here, we're looking at a lot of moisture across the east side of the state. Now, usually you'd say to yourself, oh, we're looking good, we're going to get a lot of rain. But with all the cloud cover we're going to have in place, we're not necessarily going to have a great deal of lift. So we may see very cloudy conditions, some light rain definitely across the east and south, but we're likely to see maybe more thunderstorms out to the west, where we can get some sunshine going and a little more lift going along the front. So believe it or not, the place with the most moisture, eastern New Mexico, may get lighter showers in, say, the south or west. 75 Durango, 73 Pagosa Springs, and 76 in Alamosa. Mostly sunny and cool for tomorrow. Same deal across the northwest, where that temperature drop happens at least for a couple of degrees. But for the most part, the big impacts start around the southwest, where you guys drag in a little more moisture by Friday. Better chance at showers across the southeast. We're going to drop those temperatures significantly over the next couple of days. A lot of cloud cover and light showers. Same deal across the northeast, partly sunny tomorrow early on, and then temperatures fall off a cliff by Friday. A lot of cloud cover, some showers as well. The mountains, could we see some snow showers? It's possible late Friday into Saturday morning. Meanwhile, as we get out into the East Mountains, partly sunny here, temperatures in the 70s and 80s, and finally here in the metro. Temperatures topping out tomorrow in the low 80s. But this time tomorrow night, the winds start to ramp up. I think the winds are going to be the biggest deal here in the city, not rain, unfortunately.
All right.
Thank you, Mark.